I want to extend a very warm welcome to our well-educated and esteemed intellectuals from Al-Yasat, along with our journalists from Grade 4 Peacocks. Thank you. Today we are gathered here to talk to this wonderful panel of educators to inquire or know more about Al-Yasat Private School, as the journalists here have an international project to share this information with a school in Belarus.
Hi, I am Shama. I want the whole panel to answer me. Would you like to give a brief introduction about yourself?
Certainly. Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here and be part of this little activity. Well, introduction to me. My name's Dr. Jick, and I'm the principal here at Al-Yasat. But I began as a little baby boy in a little town called Baraba, back in New South Wales, Australia. I went to school, I went off to university, and I've led a few schools here and there. I'm married, I have 4 children, and I enjoy watching rugby and reading books. How's that? Okay?
Yeah, hi guys, my name is Mrs. Reem, and I'm the elementary vice principal. I've been with Al-Yasat for quite some time. Started off as a teacher 12 years ago and worked my way up to where I'm at today. I call Al-Yasat Private School my second home, and it's always a pleasure working here. I grew up in Canada. I was born and raised in Canada, in Toronto, and I moved to the UAE in 2007, got married. I have a family, 3 children. And things that I enjoy to do in my spare time is I like to play basketball, and I like to cook. Very good cook.
Hi, I'm Shuk. My question is for Dr. Jick. Why did you choose to be a school principal?
Thank you, that's a lovely question. Well, I don't actually remember choosing to be a school principal. I chose to become a teacher, and I taught in the classroom. In fact, one of my favourite classes was when I was teaching in Gunnedah. I taught a grade 4 class. Anyway, that was pretty exciting. And then over time, people asked me to take on different roles in the school, and then one thing led to another, and before you know it, I was the principal of the school.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I am Khalifa. My question is for Dr. Jick. I want to ask Dr. Jick that where is Al-Yasat exactly located?
Al-Yasat Private School is located in Al Shamka, which is an outer area of Abu Dhabi, and we're about 20 minutes away from the international airport, and we're probably about 45 minutes away from Abu Dhabi city itself.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Hamza, and I want each one of you to answer my question. And for how long you have been working at Al-Yasat, and what makes you stay here?
So I've been with Al-Yasat, like I mentioned previously, for 12 years now. I taught many grades in the elementary section. I worked as a middle leader. I was a head of section as well, and then got promoted to being a senior leader member. What keeps me in Al-Yasat is number 1, the students, and number 2, just the feeling of being a part of a family, an extended family.
Okay. And I've been here for 4 years now in Al-Yasat as being the principal here, and thoroughly enjoying it. Now, why am I still here? Well, very simply, we have some very good teachers who are working really hard to help the learning program in our school, to help our students. And we're very fortunate. And so without the teachers, I'd have no work to do, because I teach the teachers. And if I didn't have any of those, I'd be home watching the TV. But what keeps me here is the staff and our school community.
Hi, I am Rak. I want to ask Dr. Jick when AYPS was formed.
We began as a little nursery school in 1992, I think, in Abu Dhabi City. And then we grew from a nursery, then we turned into an elementary school. And we were an elementary school for many, many years in a nice little villa in Abu Dhabi City. And then it was decided that we would like to expand and grow into grade 12. And so we moved from Abu Dhabi City to Al Shamka, and we opened up this wonderful school, and then we introduced a middle school, which starts at grade 6, and we're now currently up to grade 11, and next academic year we will introduce grade 12, and then we'll fulfill the mission of our board to have a K to 12 school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jick. I want Dr. Jick to answer my question. What is the mission and vision of the school?
Excellent, thank you. Well, AYPS has a very important job to do in Abu Dhabi. And our vision says that we want to be an inspirational, leading-edge international school where we foster lifelong learning, we focus on global citizenship, and we help to build the future leaders of the UAE. And that's you. And we're here to help you to build your skills so that you can help lead this country.
Hi, I'm Sheikha and I want Muslim to tell us some important facts about AYPS. It could be a number of students or teachers, school building, school rules, and routines.
That's a very deep question. Important and interesting facts. Well, 2 years ago we celebrated AYPS's 25th anniversary. Okay, and that was a huge milestone for the school, especially given what Dr. Jick has just explained about its journey from being a nursery to an elementary school, and now to hopefully by next year a K-12 facility. We have grown remarkably over the last 4 years. So when we first came to AYPS Shamkha, we were only about 240 students strong. And over a span of 4 years, we've grown almost quadrupled the size of the students in our school. So we're at about 1,170 now, which is a huge number. We've also not only grown in the number of students, we've grown in the number of staff who are teaching at our school. So when we first moved to this location here, we were about 22 staff members, and now we are almost at 100. So we continue to grow, which shows that obviously the work that's being done with the school is going in the right direction. And I would also say that the attainment levels of our students are remarkable. We are showing great progress in reaching our goals of being an American international school, and I think that's definitely something to celebrate.
Hi, my question is for Dr. Jick. Please let us know about the nationalities of the staff working here.
We have a lot of staff, as Ms. Ream just said. We have nearly 100 teachers, and we've got a number of support staff, from our drivers to our cleaners to our teacher assistants and such. So we've nearly got almost 150 people working and leading our USART private school. And we come from all around the world. We have about 13% of the staff in our school come from Ireland. We have similar numbers coming from Egypt. We have people from Jordan, from Tunisia, from Canada, from the United States. We have some from a little country way down the bottom of Africa called South Africa. We have people who travelled all around the world to our school to be part of our USART. And we have a lot of different nationalities, but also we have a lot of very interested people. Right? They're good people who want to make Al Yasat a great place, and we welcome all our staff members into our school.
This question is for Dr. Jick. Why do you think Al Yasat is a good student is a good school for any student?
Al Yasat is a great school, you know, because we accept everyone. We believe that every child can learn, and so everyone who comes through our doors, we work really hard to help them improve. And as Ms. Reem just said earlier, our progress is tremendous, and I think that's what makes Al Yasat great, is our ability, you know, and our dedication that our staff have to help our students get to where they want to be. If you want to learn, if you want to achieve great things, well then you need to come to Al Yasat.
Hi, I am Mohammed Hamid. I want to ask the Muslim, what curriculum do you teach and practice?
What curriculum the teachers practice? Okay, so given that we are a licensed American international school, we teach the Common Core curriculum, Common Core state standards for our English and our math. We follow the next generation science standards for science. In the KG, we follow the core knowledge program. And that pretty much covers the scope of the curriculum in terms of the standards that we follow. However, some of the programs that we use to teach that curriculum vary. So in math, in elementary, we follow the Go Math program. In science, we use Inspire Science. In English, we use a variety of resources. So you guys read Raz Kids, right? And your teachers use Reading A to Z. We have the Journeys program. So while we have a dense curriculum, we have many resources to help and teach those standards.
And also the ministry subjects.
Oh, of course. And then obviously we have the Arabic, the Islamic, the UAE Social Studies and Moral Education, which come from the Ministry of Education.
I don't know what my question is for Muslim. What some of them are the best features of your school?
Well, some of the best features of our school, there are many, not some, I would say. One of the things that we pride ourselves in is the wonderful facilities that we offer the students. So, I mean, just sitting in this room over here, okay, our media room, we have a beautiful gymnasium, which you guys also have attached to it, Olympic-sized swimming pool. We also have a radio editing room. We have 2 libraries, one for the elementary section and one for the middle school, high school. We also have 2 computer labs so that you guys can go and do research. You guys can also make presentations and take what you learn and put it into context. Our classrooms are very child-friendly, so it's not, you know, your typical rows and columns. You guys have the opportunity to work collaboratively, and that's something that we definitely in our school over here, in order to nurture lifelong learners, working collaboratively, working cooperatively is definitely something that is a skill to develop. And I would say you guys got a nice soccer pitch outside, football pitch, yeah, playground. I would say our facilities in the school are very welcoming to the students and takes into consideration everybody's interests.
Good evening, everyone. I am Rimas. My question is also from Muslim. What kind of extracurricular activities do you offer?
Some of the extracurricular activities we offer is that, one, we have many sports teams that you can get involved with. So we have a football team, a basketball team, and a swimming team. We also have a media club, so anyone who's interested in, you know, video editing or photography or even acting can join that. We have choirs, so we can get students involved with the choir. We also do some extracurricular activities in terms of academics, so we provide extra support classes to students needing extra support or preparing you guys for some external examinations to come up in the near future. And we also provide many trip opportunities for our students. So as you guys know, you guys were at Kidzania a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. We try and take into consideration what you're learning every single term and provide you with excursions to help build your understanding in those areas. We also offer international trips. So once in a few years, you guys might get the opportunity to travel on an airplane to another country, and that's pretty exciting. Yeah. think that pretty much covers it.
Muhammad Khamis. My question is for Dr. Jick. What educational qualification and training do your teachers have?
Question. Well, we have highly qualified teachers in our school. A number of our staff have their PhD in education. Many staff have their masters in education. And then we have a few with their bachelor degrees in their content in their subject areas. And even our teacher assistants and some of our support staff are highly qualified in their field, with their training certificates as well. So it's we're very, very lucky at AYPS with the staff that we have.
I want to ask Ms. Reem that what subject are taught about across the school?
So we have many subjects that are taught across the school. The core subjects, of course, being English, math, science, social studies, Arabic, Islamic. You also get UAE social studies, moral education from the Ministry of Education. In terms of electives, we offer a lot, not electives, we have specialist subjects in the elementary. We also offer a lot of electives in middle school, high school. So you guys get art, music, PE. When you get a few years from now, when you're in middle school, you're going to have the option of taking, classes like French, media, design and technology. And obviously you're going to start to get into a little bit more of the difficult sciences as they break up into the chemistry, the biology, and the physics. So we offer a whole wide range of subjects across the school.
My name is Muhammad Abdulhad. Dr. Jick, that what kind of technological resources do you have?
Number of key technology devices in our school. As you know, we have Chromebooks and iPads to start with. Our rooms have our interactive whiteboards. But outside that too, we have a lot of specialist equipment, from our media studies with all our cameras and such. And we also have our audio material at this stage. But supporting our curricula, we have a lot of key resources inside our sports room, not just the soccer balls and the free balls, but other equipment that help teachers with their learning program. So it's a pretty good place to be.
Hi, I am Tafifa. My question is for Ms. Reem. What is students' life like?
I would say students' life in our school is productively busy. What I mean by productive is that you're getting a lot of things done. You're learning a lot of things. And it's busy in the sense where you guys are given opportunities to apply what you learn. It's very interactive. I would say that a student in our school has to be pretty flexible, going from one class to another, one subject to another, and then from one activity to another. So I would say the lifestyle of a student in our school, I think you guys are pretty lucky to have the type of lifestyle here at AYPS that provides you with lots of opportunity to grow and lots of areas in which to dip into your interests.
Good voice.
Hi, I am Rola. I want to ask Dr. Jick that what is the culture of the school?
I think that you could capture the culture of our school under the title of learning. We have a very strong learning culture at AYPS, and that's because we take learning seriously. We want our students to achieve as much as they can, and so our teachers work really hard with their lessons to ensure that they deliver good, high quality learning to our students. And then our students use that learning and they apply it in a very positive way. And so our culture is around wanting to learn more and wanting to grow and be better tomorrow than we are today. And I think that's one of the unique features about AYPS.
What are the celebrations you have at your school?
I would say one of our main celebrations that we're very excited to celebrate every year is the UAE National Day. We also, celebrate some of the Eid celebrations, the Islamic celebrations, obviously for the religion of Islam. In addition to that, we have the Children Around the World production that we do every single year, where students are able to present about a country under focus. So what is the country that you guys are currently learning about? Tunisia. So that is a time for you guys to learn about a country other than the UAE. And that's definitely a fun time where your parents can come in, and we invite the community to come around with their passports and visit each and every single class representing the country of focus. I say that in terms of celebrations, those are the main kinds, but on a daily basis we also have many fun events that we chime into, like October, dressing in pink for various charity, various charity, help me out with that word. Events, yes, thank you. And when Ramadan comes around, we do look into fasting and dipping into the culture and the Islamic traditions of the country. So I hope that answers your question.
How do this celebration help the students and the staff?
How do the celebrations help the students and the staff? I feel that the celebrations help the students and the staff in broadening their understanding of the culture that they live in. In addition to some of the expatriate students in the school, they come to learn more about UAE culture and UAE tradition. I feel for the staff it's the same thing. As Dr. Jick has mentioned, we have staff from all walks of life in our school. So having them be a part of these celebrations helps bring a little bit more understanding about the UAE. And again, we want to nurture global citizens. So I think when we do look into how we celebrate certain things, it helps broaden your horizons even living in the UAE as Emiratis.
Dad, what is the feel of the school?
What is the feel of the school? The feel of the school. I would say when you walk into Al Yasat, the feel is safe, it's nurturing, and it's definitely an area where you can feel like what you are interested in accomplishing, you can get done. Lots of opportunity at Al Yasat Private School, and I feel that all of the staff surrounding each and every single student is here to support and really just bring out the best in every single one of you.
I want to ask Muslim, what kind of facilities and resources do you have? Gym, sports, library, and art, playground, and the like.
Okay, I think I answered this question previously, so I will answer it again. In terms of the facilities, you pretty much named them. We have the gym, we have the swimming pool, we have the media room, we have libraries, we have the dance yoga studio, we have a drama room. We have many facilities that allow students to dip into the various interests, and the resources are tremendous in terms of the access students have to, cameras, to laptops, to technology, and even in things like the gym, some of the equipment that you guys have access to try and, try different types of sports. I think we're pretty rich in that domain.
Thank you.
What is so far your biggest achievement in Al Yasat?
Wow, that's a great question. I think we've achieved many things here at Al Yasat, but I think when we look at what we're trying to achieve, and that is to build a K-12 international school under the vision of Al Yasat, I think to me that's been a very big thing. To be able to go from elementary school, then we grew into middle school, and then we've grown now into high school. I think that's pretty impressive. And notwithstanding that, one of the things that I really enjoy about Al Yasat, and I think that we've really improved upon over the years, is that when I go into classrooms and I have a look at the work that our children are doing, every year we seem to get better and better at our copybooks, our work on the boards, our learning in class. And I think that's a real sign that we're trying to improve our learning program. And to me, that's a great achievement. And I congratulate everyone. We're very lucky.
Thank you, Dr. Jick and Mr. for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.